Thank you for that. Next, we're going to be moving on to the Documents to the People Award, and I would like to invite Laura Garapi. I don't know if I said your name right. Close enough. Sorry about that.
All right, thank you, everybody. It's that is a valiant effort, and no one would ever get my last name if you saw it spelled. I'm Laura Garapi. Garapi like therapy is. And I'm very fortunate to be able to introduce Nia Rogers, who's the recipient of the Documents to the People Award. Nia and I have worked together at Virginia Commonwealth University in Richmond, Virginia, VCU, for the past 14 or so years, and 16 for you, 14 for me. So we worn, both of us, a variety of hats in the institution during that time. Nia has made many things happen for VCU libraries, and whether she was prior to pursuing her Master's of Library Science in a role where she was coordinating all the logistics of basically our information services and reference operations, or now in her role as Public Affairs Research Librarian, there have been a few common threads with Nia, and they have been her amazing sense of humor. If you have not met Nia, please chat with her tonight. Her deep care for students and her colleagues at the institution, and of course, government information. She is far and away one of our most beloved library liaisons at VCU. The number of consultations she handles in a year are in their own right extraordinary, not to mention her incredible instruction. I receive routine feedback on how valuable she is for both her faculty colleagues and political science and other related disciplines, but also even from our university president himself, sending direct compliments to Nia and to her supervisory chain about the impact she has. What's salient about all of that to this particular award, Documents to the People, is despite probably being one of our busiest liaisons, she has still found time to innovate. And it's that level of innovation that I think led us to nominate Nia for the Documents to the People Award. She and a colleague in political science, Dr. John Augenbaugh, founded a podcast in 2019 called Civil Discourse. And it's a podcast in which, through a very conversational, authentic, funny approach, they bring federal documents and other government information into kind of the real world context of how our world is functioning. They've covered everything from COVID-19 vaccinations to turkey pardons and NORAD's Santa tracker. I mean, it's truly delightful and hilarious. It's been used heavily in the context of the pedagogical environment. Also, we've seen at this point, I think, Nia, keep me honest, as of a couple weeks ago, 186 episodes, over 17,000 downloads in 57 different countries. So truly an example of Nia taking her love, which I must say is just infectious beyond belief for government information. If you talk to, well, this is an easy crowd, but anyone who talks to Nia about government information is going to come away like you more. Just incredible enthusiasm. So seeing that taken out not only in a classroom context and a university context, but from a community engaged, free for all perspective, we're checking all the boxes for librarianship with Nia's work, right? And the other thing I just want to mention in terms of her kind of community engaged approach to government information is she's really invigorated what at one time was kind of a perfunctory Constitution Day acknowledgement that y'all are all familiar with. Nia has created an amazing lecture series that for years, through COVID included, even when we were virtual, we're drawing crowds anywhere from 60 to 100 people, and get ready, they run over. People are so engaged that we don't even end the events on time. Through kind of a panel discussion and inviting other experts in the Constitution, she's covered topics from prohibition to the 19th Amendment and women's right to vote. Just phenomenal work and truly an incredible professional and a wonderful person. And I'm so honored to introduce Nia Rogers. So
AD does, right? Give us something. Cops are making me look at it. Okay, no problem. I'm very fortunate because I started. Does anybody remember Elizabeth Gould? She wrote the book on how to do government documents, right? She's a crabby old lady when I met her. And Ridley Kessel was a crabby old man when I met him. And they taught me how to do government documents. And they taught me a love for government documents. They also taught me to make them as interesting to people as possible, because then you can get them hooked. And then they'll come back for more. So that's the whole point, right, is I want repeat customers. And then I came to Virginia Commonwealth University, and Dennis Clark allowed me to be the government documents librarian, even though I was a staff member, which showed an enormous amount of faith in me. And I've had more support at VCU than I would have ever thought possible. The previous dean, I was going to say the old dean, he was not like old. The previous dean and our current dean and my AD and my direct boss, Bettina, they're all people who are like, you want to do GovDocs? Go do GovDocs. Because I don't know about anybody else. Does anybody else have this experience where somebody walks up to the desk and they say, I need a government document on, and the people scatter like because they're terrified of government documents, and you strut up there and you're like, they're not scared, yes, because we're us. And a job that makes me better at my job every time. There is so much support by Sylvie and Renee and Trey, all the people who currently, when I get into trouble, help me out. I'm amazed by this community all the time, and my heart is full because y'all are my peeps.